Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're taking some pretty dense nutritional science and turning it into your ultimate everyday playbook for total body optimization. Let's get right into it.
So I want to kick things off with kind of a provocative thought. What if the secret to hitting your absolute physical peak isn't just about what you eat, but exactly when you eat it? You know, we spend so much time debating the perfect diet, but the hard data shows us that the biological clock controlling our digestion and recovery, it's just as crucial as the food itself.
Here's our roadmap for today. We're looking at the building blocks, collagen, fish versus bovine collagen, the science of nutrient timing, fueling up with carbohydrates, pacing your protein intake, and finally, the nighttime recovery shift. All right, let's jump in.
Section 1. The building blocks, collagen.
Okay, so collagen. It isn't just one single blanket ingredient, right? It actually breaks down into 3 very specific types, and they each serve totally distinct purposes in your body. Type 1 makes up the vast majority of your collagen. It's the stuff that gives you firmer skin, thicker nails, and healthier hair. Then you've got type 2, which is heavily concentrated in your cartilage. That's what stabilizes your skeleton and helps your joints bounce back after a brutal workout. And type 3, that's the second most abundant type, absolutely vital for the health of your bone marrow, your muscles, and your arteries.
Moving on to Section 2, fish versus bovine collagen. So when you're looking to supplement, the source really matters. In one corner, we've got fish or marine collagen. Since it's derived from fish skin and scales, the particle size is super small. That means it is highly bioavailable. Your body absorbs it incredibly fast to boost skin hydration and elasticity. Plus, obviously, it's perfect for pescatarians. Now, in the other corner, we have bovine collagen, which comes from cow hides. This is your cost-effective, heavy-duty option packed with both type 1 and type 3 collagen. It is definitely the go-to for athletes who need that massive joint, muscle, and bone support.
But here's the cool part. Regardless of which source you choose, they both deliver a massive payload of glycine. Now, the data shows this non-essential amino acid acts like a powerful anti-inflammatory for your gut. And surprisingly enough, it actually helps lower your core body temperature. Why does that matter? Well, that temperature drop is the exact biological trigger your brain needs to kick off deep sleep. And as any serious athlete knows, sleep is exactly where the real magic of recovery happens.
All right, Section 3, the science of nutrient timing.
To really demystify this whole timing concept, we're going straight to the rigorous, peer-reviewed data from the International Society of Sports Nutrition. Their position stand is essentially the definitive, scientifically agreed-upon rulebook for exactly how our bodies adapt to exercise based on when we feed them. We are not talking about gym bro guesswork here. This is a massive consolidation of tightly controlled clinical studies.
So what this tells us is that true physical optimization is never random. It takes a highly methodical approach to how and when we introduce macronutrients into our system. It's all about perfectly matching the delivery of nutrients to the exact moments when your muscles are practically begging to absorb them. Doing that doesn't just augment your tissue repair, it can actually completely improve your mood state after a grueling training session.
Let's move to Section 4, fueling up with carbohydrates.
Just look at the sheer volume required here. To truly maximize your endogenous or internal glycogen stores, the science dictates a pretty aggressive 8 to 12 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight every single day. If you're an athlete pushing moderate to high intensities for several hours a week, this is absolutely your benchmark to prevent fatigue and stop your muscle tissue from breaking down. And this actually builds a literal chronological map for your fueling. To maintain normal blood sugar, euglycemia, you need continuous, highly strategic carbohydrate drops before, during, and after your training window. 4 hours out, you lay the foundation with a solid, high-carb meal. If you're going hard past that 70-minute mark, you're going to need 30 to 60 grams of liquid carbs every hour. And if you've got a tight recovery window before your next session, aggressively refeeding at 1.2 grams per kilogram per hour is what will rapidly restore all that depleted muscle glycogen.
Which brings us to Section 5, pacing your protein intake.
Okay, so to maximally stimulate muscle protein synthesis after a heavy lifting session, you need a very precise dose of 20 to 40 grams of protein. Eating massive steaks way beyond that threshold won't actually hypercharge your muscle growth. Why? Because of the muscle full effect. It basically means your muscles have a hard cap on how much protein they can effectively absorb in one sitting. So instead of focusing on massive quantities all at once, your focus really needs to be on the cadence of your intake.
You really want to rely on what's called the protein pacing model.
This is a day-in-the-life framework that evenly distributes anabolism, that's your body's tissue-building phase, throughout the entire day for optimal body composition. Basically, you wake up and trigger protein synthesis within that first hour. Then, you deliver a 20 to 40 gram dose every 3 to 4 hours, literally like clockwork, ending with your final meals shortly before bed. This guarantees your blood amino acid levels stay consistently elevated, constantly signaling your body to build and repair.
And finally, Section 6, the nighttime recovery shift.
For decades, we were all told that eating late at night would automatically make you gain fat, right? Well, actually, a highly specific, totally data-backed nighttime routine is to consume 30 to 40 grams of a slow-digesting protein, like casein, exactly 30 minutes before your head hits the pillow.
This just completely shatters that old "don't eat before bed" diet myth. Taking Casein ensures that while you're resting, your body is actively repairing tissue and maintaining lipolysis. That means you are literally burning fat in your sleep. It even boosts your resting metabolic rate for the next morning, all without disrupting your deep sleep cycles or messing with your insulin response. It essentially hacks your sleep cycle, turning it into a highly productive recovery chamber.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to take a hard look at your own daily routine and ask yourself this one final crucial question. Are you fueling your body's clock, or are you just feeding your stomach? By treating your body structurally with the right collagens and mechanistically with precise nutrient timing, you stop guessing and you start optimizing. The playbook is right here in your hands now. The only question is, what are you going to build with it?